Welcome back to the Principles of Man. I'm your host, J.E. Black. Subscribe to my channel and go ahead and hit that like button. Hey man, a special shout out to all my new subscribers. I appreciate all the likes and the comments. Man, the topic of today's video will be if your girlfriend slash fiance or slash wife cheated on you, it just might be your fault. Now, as men, we're looking to, have relationships with women, be engaged or be married. I know I hear on the YouTube streets, everybody's telling you don't get married. Well, you know what, man? If you want to get married, you're going to get married anyway. But just make sure you be smart about it. Now, one of the biggest reasons why we hear women say that they cheat on us, what's the first thing you see? On TVs, on the show, what's the first thing she says? You don't have time for me. That's what most women say. They'll say, hey, I cheat. Why did you cheat? Well, you never spent any time with me, or you was never around. Now, it sounds like a dumb statement, but there could be some truth to it because look, man, let's be honest, man. The relationship resides in your hands. You're responsible for it. I'm not responsible for the woman's actions. Well, in a way that you are, because as a man, you got to be accountable for the things that you do. Any decision you make as a man, you're accountable for. Anything that you do as a man, you're accountable for it. Now, let's talk about the first thing. Now, I want to tell you this. When you're choosing a mate, a fiance or a wife, the first thing a man wants to know is, man, can I trust this woman? Well, see, I look at it a different way. You see, you don't trust the woman. You trust your judgment in women. I'm gonna say that again, man. You can't trust the woman. You have to trust your judgment in the women that you pick. You see, one of the first mistakes that we make as men is we get to having sex with a woman, and this woman is doing all kind of shit to us and got us feeling all this type of way. And that's what all women do. Women do that. We don't hate women. We're not mad at them, but that's what women do. But a lot of times when a woman is turning your ass out in bed and got you doing all kind of shit to you and got you all fucked up in your head, and she got your mind gone because of the sexual things that she's doing, a lot of us time we can't think straight. And plus, if you're the type of guy who's not used to getting women, then she's going to have you all over the place and doing all kind of things. But the thing is, man, you can't vet a woman with your dick in her. Yeah, you can lay up in the bed having sex all you want, but you can't properly see who this woman is. You can't ask the proper questions. You can't check her out. You can't properly vet her if all you're doing is laying up in the bed having sex. You're going to have to spend a little time. Ask important questions. You don't have to interview or interrogate her, but you can come in through the side door and ask the proper questions so you can find out what this woman's about before you invest in her. Another thing, you don't want to allow an unworthy woman into your life or into your program. You see, once again, a woman starts putting this sex and putting that thing on you, man, and you act like that qualifies her to be in your life. Man, let me tell you something, man. It takes a whole lot more than sex to be in a real man's life. That woman's got to have a lot more than just a hot pocket to get in there. She's got to be smart, know how to manage money. She can't be masculine. She's got to bring you some peace. And most of all, she's got to be riding along with the program that you got going on. You see, the difference between the male and the man, the male pays for an environment. The man creates an environment. You see, as men, we're not here to pay a woman's bills and give her this and give her that and make a life for her so she can do what the fuck she want to do. What you doing, man, your goal is to be focused on yourself. Build your own fucking kingdom. Build your own life. Have your own program going on. So anybody that wants to be involved with you, they got to come into your program. The thing about it is, your program, you can't just walk up in there, man. When you're a king, peasants can't just walk up and talk to the king. It's about 5 different people they got to fuck with before they can come to the king. So you can't just let a woman, because she's sexing you good, allow her to come into your kingdom and do what the fuck she wants to do. A woman has to earn it. You see what I'm saying, man? A woman needs to earn her way into your life. No woman should be able to walk into your life and just have her way with you. Now, if you're, like I said, if you're a weak ass man and you're not used to having women, that shit happens to you. But remember, man, she's got to fucking earn her way into your life. Another thing is, man, it goes back to me saying you can't properly vet a woman with your dick in her. You got to find out somewhat what this woman's been through. Now, if you're just trying to fuck her and get you some sex, then that's a whole different ballgame. You ain't you gotta go through it. But if you're trying to do something different and have a builder instead of a bedroom buddy, it's important to ask these questions. So you gotta find out if this woman is needy. Does she require a lot of attention? Is she insecure? Do you have to constantly remind her how pretty she is? See, man, if you don't check all these traps and find out all these things about this woman, man, you're gonna be missing out on the whole program. And see, that's where it comes back to. You don't necessarily trust the woman. You trust your judgment in women, because a woman will go out and cheat on you, man, and mess with another guy because you're not around. And maybe you're not around because you out making money and trying to make things happen and shake. And if she's left at home and she's needy and she needs constant attention and constant reassurance, and you're not there to do it, man, she's going to find somebody else to do it. So, man, it's important that you know these things about a woman before you allow her into your life. Because if you let an unworthy woman, a woman that hasn't proven herself to you, a woman that isn't willing to get into your program and what you got going on, if she hasn't earned the right to be in that program, man, if she hasn't earned the right to be with you, then 9 times out of 10, man, that woman she'll go out and she'll cheat on you, and she'll say it's because you didn't have time for me. And you know what? It's not because you didn't have time for her. It's because you didn't properly choose the right woman. Or better yet, you trusted the woman, but you didn't trust your judgment in women. And when you don't trust your judgment in women, and you make that fatal mistake of allowing an unworthy woman in your life, man, you're going to get cheated on. And the problem is, you deserve to get cheated on. Because as a man, if you allow a woman to come into your life that's not worthy of it, she going to fuck around on you regardless. And you know what? It's not her fault, because she's just being a woman. But it's your fault as a man for not making the right call and making the proper judgments on that woman. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you may. Say, man, this is J.E. Black with the Principles of Man. Y'all have a nice evening. And remember, fellas, it's the principle